Now to Angola, where former First Son Filomeno dos Santos has been released from prison, where he had been held up for up to 7 months in an embezzlement case. Dos Santos had been accused of attempting to steal $1.5 billion during his time at the helm of affairs of Angola's sovereign wealth fund. An associate of Dos Santos, Jean-Claude Bastos de Morais, was also released last Friday without charge. Jean-Claude is the president of Quantum Global, which was the main manager of the sovereign wealth fund.
The Angolan justice system justified this decision to release the two men by the fact that it managed to recover more than $2 billion kept in banks in the United Kingdom and Mauritius, as well as $1 billion of assets belonging to Angola.
And with us now from London is Olivia Milland. Olivia is a senior analyst on Sub-Saharan Africa from the A2 Global Risk. Olivia, a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us, and let's just get straight into it. Assets worth $3.3 billion have been recovered by Angola. They include hotels, gold mines, farms, etc. And here we also have the ex-president's son, Filomeno dos Santos, released. How are these two connected? Was it ever a case of return the money and we let you go? Olivia?
I suppose it's hard to say at this point, really, but Filomeno dos Santos, he has been under arrest since September last year. They've now released him because of lack of any sort of evidence, allegedly. And in relation to his release, also his close friend, Jean-Claude Bastos de Morais, who's also the head of Quantum Global, was released at the end of last week. And the Angolan authorities had allegedly or reportedly had recovered about 3.3 billion, as you said. Now, if this is part of the broader kind of amnesty program, which João Lorenzo announced last year, is hard to say. But as you suggested, it is possible that some kind of deal could have been struck.
If France's traditional African partners still have great potential, as you say, do you think these decisions will work?
I think the political motive is always a factor. Whether it's the determining factor is harder to say. Now, Lorenzo made a lot of headlines last year when he went after both Jose Filomeno and Isabel dos Santos, who are the children of former President Eduardo dos Santos, right? But I suppose that with the significant power of the MPLA, it's important for the new president to not, upset the current balance, so to speak, although he's at least officially doing all in his power to improve Angola's track record with corruption and nepotism. So the political factor is always an important element in Angolan politics, but I can't really say at this point whether it's what led to Dos Santos' release.
How much can the government still push to be recovered? How much?
I think the government would definitely continue pushing for the recovery or the repatriation of stolen assets throughout the year. What is key here, I think, for a lot of investors is to see whether there are actually going to be any convictions coming out of these processes. So far, there hasn't been much going on. Even the arrest of the Dos Santos siblings has not led to any major conviction or major trials. So I think it will continue over the next year, but investors will need to see some kind of tangible results during this period of time.